Hi, JJ. It's Aussie Villain. Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. Damn sight better than you're hitting this season, that's for sure. Oh, that's all right, mate. I know you can do better. And as a matter of fact, I'd like to offer you a big boy contract to stay with us. None of this league minimum rubbish that you're currently on. Yeah. Well, what if we say 7 years at 7.5? Done. Hey guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome to Season 4, Episode 5 here at the New York Yankees as we look to win the World Series using only American players. And today we're playing top of the AL Central, the Detroit Tigers. And the big news since last episode is we have tied down JJ Bleday to what I think is an extremely favorable contract for us. 7 years, just under 7.5 million for each of those years. It'll take him through to 33, 34, at which point, we've sort of got the best out of him anyway. So I'm really, really happy to have got that done. You can see here, he's not having a good season. I'll put the batting stats up, it's a bit easier to see. He's not having a good season this year by his own standards, but I think we've seen enough from him in the past to know that, or to trust anyway, that 7 million for him is going to be an absolute steal, and we should be able to trade that away if we need to. But I don't think we will. He's a really good player for us, which is excellent. So that's good news. We're going to have a look at the home screen. That's pretty much where the good news ends. We've won half our games since last episode, 11 of 22. We're just about staying in the race for the title. We're just about we are really very much in the wild card battle. But we're just inconsistent. We seem to either be brilliant or, as we saw last episode, pathetic. Pitching actually is quite good. You can see we're second least runs conceded, the best starter ERA, even though it does feel like our starting ERAs are not ideal, that they're up there with anything in the league. FIP, strikeouts, pitching WAR, we're all right up there. And it's no secret where we're being let down is in the batting side of things. We're fifth in average, which is, you'd imagine, okay, but we're not. That's not coming over to runs scored. I don't know enough about all the pitching stats to see exactly where we're going wrong. I would imagine 11th in home runs is not helping. But yeah, it's just something's not clicking for us just now, and hopefully we'll figure that out sooner rather than later. One new injury since last episode is Steven Brault. It's essentially season over for him, 4 months, and given that he's a free agent at the end of the year and he wants too much money, he wants to be a starter, it's Yankees' career over for Steven Brault. So that's a shame. He has, apart from this year, again, if you have a look at pitching stats at the Yankees, ERA of 370 odd. He's been a really, really good bullpen pitcher for us. So it's a shame, especially last year. He was sensational last year. It's a shame it ends like this, but unfortunately for Brault, it has ended like that. Now, on the field, we left off, of course, last episode with the Minnesota game. We got swept by Minnesota, and we then got swept by the Red Sox. So that wasn't great. We hosted the Nationals. We managed to sweep them. Then we got swept the other way by the Braves. So you can see what I mean about inconsistency. We seem to be one way or the other, although all these games against the National League sides, they were all very close. So even the Boston games were very close, and the Minnesota ones. So it's not like we were getting blown away like we did in that last game, but certainly we haven't been great. But then things picked up. We went to Detroit and swept them. We went to Tampa Bay. We won 2 of 3. Boston came to town. We only won 1 of 3 against them. And then this ongoing series with the Tigers, we've so far split that series. So, but even here you can see, like a 7-1 blowout. Then then we beat them. We just seem to be a little bit inconsistent. So the overall standings, we can see them there. As I say, we're not doing too badly. The Tigers actually have a worse record than us, despite being top of their division. And the LA Angels are running away with it, just generally speaking, aren't they? They look to be the class of the American League this season. In terms of league leaders, Stowers had an excellent hit streak going, got up to 25 before the Braves broke that. So he's looking good for us. But you can see that's essentially it. We don't have anybody else, not even pitching. Even DeGrom has fallen away. So yeah, it's all a little bit upsetting. If we have a quick look at how all the pitching stats are getting on this season, we'll see there. Move FIP over for you. The one change we have made with the injury to Brault, we've called in the man that we just drafted this season, Isaiah Bennett, into the bullpen as a long reliever. It's a bit of an ask for him. He's college, couple of games in a high A, and then straight into the majors. But I mean, he's good, isn't he? There's nothing to say he can't do it. So he's been called straight in, and hopefully he'll do a good job for us. But otherwise, it's all going relatively well. Disappointments. Nick Robinson is still a disappointment, though he is getting that ERA down a little bit, which is good. Hicks has had a bit of a poor season by his standards as well. And then the other ones, Babich, who has got a bit of a high ERA, and Jack Little, who I pointed him out last episode. I'll point him out again, but for different reasons. He's had a bit of a tough time since last episode. And we have a look at the hitting side of things. Fletcher is back. You will see from his injury what we've done. Alamas against left-handed pitching, is incredible. So what we've done is we've dropped down to the four outfielders, and it is who do we drop out actually? Swaggerty, who was struggling with the bat anyway. He has dropped back down to AAA. So that is the hitting side of things. Which I think, if I check my notes here, is everything caught up on. So let's check these lineups for a big game against the Tigers. So again, these matchups look to be a little bit of a struggle for us, but Fletcher's back leading us off at second base. Isbell in left field bats second. Stowers, who has been really, really good since last episode, he comes in at center field to bat 3. Machado bats 4 at the third base. Another one that's starting to struggle a little bit, average down to 269 now. Corey Sager bats 5 at shortstop. Nico Horner at first base bats 6. JJ, he's down batting 7 now in right field. Cam Gallagher, the backup catcher, he is one of the bats that's going, so we're going to get him in the lineup as a designated hitter. Carson Kelly is going to catch and bat 9. It's Brandon Bellick on the mound for us today. Excuse me. 3-3 this season. ERA of under 4. He's been fairly good, though versus Detroit. Less said about that, the better. Up against Matt Menning for them. Let's have a look at him here. 469 is his ERA. A whip of, 135. ERA plus of 106. A WAR of 1.5. Looks decent enough there based on the attributes. Actually, he might, given that he's American and relatively young, might be somebody we want to have a look at maybe bringing in. But anyway, let's see what he can do against us today. And here we go. It's going to be Nick Madrigal leading them off, batting 304 to face Bellick. Trade deadline, of course, has come and gone. I did have a little bit of a look. I did have a sneaky look at trying to trade away DeGrom. There was nothing really. What I was really tempted to do is trade him away for just a bit of an average prospect, just to get rid of the salary. But at the time, his ERA was still below 4, and I thought, you know what, let's not do that. Single, though, for the Tigers. Riley Green comes in. He gets struck out by Bellick looking, so that's excellent. One away, one at first. Packard comes in, batting 259 this season. It's a 2-2 pitch, and Brandon Bellick gets another strikeout. Wonderful stuff. 2 away for Torkelson, who is batting 276. It's a full count. 2 out, runner at first. Can Bellick get us out of the top of the first? No, he can't. He issues the 2-out walk. 2 on, 2 out now for Willie Castro, who's batting 319. It's an 0-1. Come on, Brandon. Let's finish this innings, please. He slaps it into left field. Is that going to score a run? Stowers is there. The throw's going to the plate, but it's not in time, and we have fallen behind in the top of the first. And it's an RBI single for Castro. 1-0 to the Tigers. Paredes comes up to bat, batting 221. And that's up the middle, and that might be a second run. Can Isbell get it in? Again, not in time, and we have fallen 2 runs behind, despite having 2 out and the runner at first. It brings Daz Cameron to the plate, batting 237. Can Bellick get us out of the innings here? That should do it. Machado has it over to Fletch. But we have fallen 2 down early on, and let's hope the bats are awake today. Fletcher will lead us off, batting 319 this season. It's a 2-2. What can Fletch do for us? He swings through strike 3, and that is 1 away. Isbell now batting 269 comes up. A 1-0-1 pitch, Isbell pops it up. Short of a terrible error, that'll be 2 away. And it'll bring 25-game hit streak man Stowers to the plate, batting 288 this season. First pitch swing, and Stowers will end the innings with a pop-up into center field. So not the best first innings. We've come to expect that recently, though, especially on YouTube. And Bellick will face Kiermaier, who is batting 231 this season. It's a 2-0. It's a ground ball. Bellick has it over to first and not in time. It's an infield hit. And it is runner at first with no one away. Rogers steps in, batting 210. It's a 2-0. And it is... oh, it's out at second. It's not even close. Carson Kelly. Wonderful stuff. One away now. And let's see if we can get a second out. A 3-1. Don't walk him. He doesn't. Ground ball for Fletch. Over to Horner. And that will do it. 2 away. Madrigal comes up again. 1 for 1 he is today. It's a first pitch swing. And it's a hit into right field. JJ is there. Gets it in. But it will be a single nonetheless. We don't want another 2-out rally. It's Riley Green who is 0 for 1. An 0-1 pitch. And it's trouble. It's big, big trouble. We have fallen 4-0 behind in the top of the second. And again, it's with 2 outs. I feel like we're such a nilly team. Giving up runs, 4 runs with 2 outs. You know, how many times have we seen us with loaded bases and not being able to get runs across the plate? That'll do it to end the top of the second. But we are 4-0 down. Bellick, who has been fairly reliable this year, is falling to pieces. Machado will come in to bat. He's batting 269. From the days where he was batting well over 300, his season is falling away dramatically. And it's Corey Seager coming in, also batting 269. A full count on him. Corey Seager pops it up. That'll be 2 away, and it's looking again as though we've come back on YouTube and the bats are frozen. Nico Horner batting 279. He was batting over 300 not that long ago as well. He gets himself a 2-out single though, and let's see if we can repay some of this 2-out rally stuff. It's going to be JJ batting down the order. He is batting 242. As I said, disappointing season. I feel like it's just the... oh, he's hit that well. JJ, has he got 2 back? He has! JJ Bleday celebrating his new contract. 405 feet over right centre field, and we have pulled 2 back. JJ Bleday driving in the Nico Horner single along with himself. And it's going to be Cam Gallagher, our backup catcher, batting 284 this year. It's why he's in the lineup. He's designated hitting, but that will be out at first. And that will end the second. But we've kept ourselves alive. 4-2. And does Bellick come back out? He does, to face Torkelson, who walked last time up. A 1-2 pitch and a strikeout for Bellick. Brings in Willie Castro, who of course drove in a run last time he was up to bat. It's a first pitch swing. And it is easy for Bellick, and that'll be 2 away. Paredes now coming up. He has the other RBI, other than the home run, of course. It's a 2-2, 2 out, no one on. And for once, we finish an innings with 2 out without giving up a run. All right, Carson Kelly, who's batting 268 this season. An 0-2. Kelly swings through strike 3, and that is 1 away. It brings Fletch back up. 0 for 1 today, of course. A 1-1 pitch. Fletch grounds it to shortstop. That'll be 2 away. And with no one on and 2 out, it's Isbell who's 0 for 1 who steps in. A 1-2, and he has grounded it up the first base line, and he beats it out. Very, very close play, but Isbell's on base. It brings Stowers to the plate. 2 out, 1 on. What can he do? Stowers up the middle. Is it going to get through? It is. And it is going to get Isbell over to third. So with 2 away, runners at the corners. And it's Manny Machado with a chance to be a hero. A 1-1. It gets away from the catcher. It makes it 4-3. And now Machado with a hit into the outfield can tie the game as Stowers is at second. It's a 3-1. And Machado, he grounds it to second and ends the innings. I wonder if we should consider dropping Machado down the order a little bit. Maybe that'll help him out. I don't know what to do with him. Anyway, Daz Cameron, 0 for 1 today, comes in to face Brandon Bellick. It's 4-3 now. We've cut away at that lead nicely, and that'll be out at first as Fletcher makes the play. In comes Kiermaier now, who is 1 for 1 today. It's a first pitch swing. It's a pop-up, and it should be JJ in right field making a simple catch. He does. And that is 2 away for Rogers, who is 0 for 1. Bellick with an 0-2 pitch. Can he end the innings? I think he will. Machado over to first. And that ends the top of the 4th. 2 nice innings there from Bellick. Let's hope he's got his flow going now. It's Seager to the plate, who's 0 for 1. A 2-2 pitch. Seager gets it into left field. And that'll be a leadoff single for us. Let's see if we can build on this. Now, Sega, not the quickest on the bases. Nico Horner, who is 1 for 1, comes in. Nico Horner pops it up. And that is not going to get anybody anywhere, and it will be one away. It's JJ who hit the home run last time up. It's a 2-2, and JJ, it's not going to be a double play. No, it's going to be a nothing. It's an infield hit is what it is. Runners at first and second now for Cam Gallagher, who's 0 for 1. It's a 1-2. Gallagher, oh, he's popped it up. And everybody will stay where they are. 2 on, 2 out for the catcher, Kelly, who is 0 for 1. It's a 2-1. Carson, oh, he's popped it up, and that'll end the innings. So it's still 4-3 to the Tigers. It's Bellick to face Madrigal, who is 2 for 2 today. It's a first pitch swing. And it's 3 for 3 now for Madrigal. What a day he's having. All over Brandon Bellick. And with a runner at first and no one out, Riley Green comes to the plate. He, of course, hit the 2-run home run last time up. This time, he gets it into right field, and that'll be another hit. Bleday keeps the runner at second, but 2 on, no one out, and slight trouble now as Packard comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2. It's an 0-2 pitch. It's a strikeout, and with a force at at second and third, a chance to get out of the innings here with a double play. Torkelson, who's 0 for 1. It's a full count. It's not. It's 7-3 is what it is. Torkelson with a home run. And that will probably do it for Bellick. He was just starting before this innings to look like he was finding his form. Garrett Cole will come on. His ERA this season is 4.04. He is, of course, the world's most expensive bullpen pitcher. He has come to me and asked if he can be a starter. After I finished laughing, I said, no, you cannot. Paredes will come in now. He's 1 for 2 today. And that should end the innings, as the play is made by Horner at first in foul territory. But 3 more runs we fall behind. And it is Fletcher to lead us off, who's 0 for 2. The thing with Garrett Cole is that we get more out of him. He's absolutely crushed that, but well fielded by the third baseman, but not in time to make a play. And we have a leadoff single. It's Isbell now, who's 1 for 2. It's a 3-1 pitch. Isbell gets himself on base. Stowers will come to the plate. He's 1 for 2 today. Can he keep this going for us? Stowers, no, he pops it up. Infield fly. That'll be 1 away, and everybody will stay where they are. And it's Manny Machado now. Come on, Manny. I beg of you, do something useful. No, he watches strike 3. 2 on, 2 out for Corey Seager. Can he do something useful? Corey Seager pops it up. And these big bats, I mean, in theory, the big bats, Machado and Seager, they're not producing for us when we need it. Daz Cameron will come in to face Garrett Cole. He is 0 for 2. And that is a catch in center field for Stowers. Kiermaier comes in now, 1 for 2 today. An 0-1 pitch. And a ground ball. Fletch should have that over to first, and that'll be 2 away. And let's see if Cole can finish off an innings with 2 out. Rogers to the plate. He's 0 for 2. He's 0 for 3 now as Machado will make that play. And we'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Still 4 runs behind. It's Nico Horner to lead us off. He's 1 for 2 today. It's a 2-1 pitch. And Nico Horner, is he going to have a second infield hit of the game? He is. Good work there from Horner. Leadoff single. JJ comes in. He's 2 for 2. And that's going to be 3 for 3. JJ's enjoyed being dropped down the order. Runners will go to the corners, which makes me think maybe we do something similar with Manny Machado. Maybe 4 isn't his spot in the lineup. Anyway, Cam Gallagher now, who's 0 for 2. Not really owning that designated hitter spot, is he? And that's not going to help. It's an infield fly, and that'll be 1 away. Runners will stay where they are. It'll bring Carson Kelly to the plate, who's 0 for 2 today. A first pitch swing. Kelly down the... Oh, don't. Oh, it's another double play. What have we got to do to score runs? And Garrett Cole will face Madrigal, who is 3 for 3 today and been all over us. He's 4 for 4. Somebody shoot him. That's going to be at least a double. Bleday goes to get it, and it will be a double. And Cole will face Riley Green now, who is 2 for 3. It's a 2-1 pitch. It's another home run. And what are we doing wrong on YouTube? 9-3 now. The Tigers are absolutely spanking us. And it's Packard to the plate, who's 0 for 3. I mean, if you guys must wonder how on earth we are anywhere near the playoffs. And I don't blame you, to be honest, because it seems to be when we show up on YouTube, we are absolutely pathetic. Torkelson comes in. He has a 3-run home run to his name. 1 on, no 1 out. That could be a double play. No, just 1. And it brings Willie Castro to the plate, who's 1 for 3 today. A 2-2. And a strikeout for Garrett Cole. 2 away now for Paredes. He is 1 for 3. It's a 1-0. And it's another hit, and it's going to be 10-3, as there is just no way Stowers can prevent that run. An RBI double there for the Tigers. And, I mean, the hits aren't that far in their advantage. I don't understand. We just seem to have no luck. We can't string our hits together at the right time to score runs, and the other team just seems to be able to do it regularly, which is, I mean, it's their own fault. But as we stretch, Fletcher comes in, first pitch swing, and he gets it into right field for a single. Now, let's see if we can string some hits together here. Isbell, who's 1 for 2, comes in. A 1-0. Isbell hits into a double play. We do it all the time. Everybody wants the golden friggin' anchor. It's Stowers now, who's 1 for 3. 2 out, no 1 on. And Stowers gets it into right field. Now, why couldn't you have just struck out Isbell? We could have had runners at first and second, maybe even first and third, and 1 away. Kitteridge will come in to pitch now to face Manny Machado. He's 0 for 3. No days about the strikeout. No, he'll get out at first instead. And that ends the 7th. 10-3. But look at that. It's 13-11 in hits. Maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about, but it just seems like we're not playing. I don't know if we're not playing with luck. If it was Football Manager, I'd have the XG graph out trying to show that, you know, it's expected runs. It'd be XR here, wouldn't it? Surely our expected runs were being a little bit screwed over. But there we go. There must be an expected runs stat for baseball, isn't there? There'd have to be. Baseball has every single stat known to man, and some haven't been discovered yet. Madrigal, who is 4 for 4, will face the new man. He's been on the mound this whole game. It's Durbin Feltman, and he's going to go 5 for 5. Somebody hit him. Just throw the ball at his face. Riley Green, who is 3. You can throw the ball at his face as well. 4 RBIs. Go away. Machado has it. Gets it into second. Apparently that was in time, so we'll take it. We'll go and have a bat in the 8th, and we only need the 7 runs. Corey Seager will lead us off. It's an 0-1. And it's a well-hit ball into right field and a leadoff single for Corey Seager. In comes Nico Horner, who's 2 for 3. One of the few Yankees that can hold his head high today. He gets another hit. Seager will probably have to stay at second. He will. And it brings JJ to the plate. He's 3 for 3. He's another one that can hold his head up high. Can he go 4 for 4 today? Oh, is it going to be double play? No, it's going to load the bases. All right, 7 runs down. If Cam Gallagher gets onto something here, then suddenly it could be game back on. He's 0 for 3 today, though. It's a 1-0. Come on, Cam. Gallagher gets it into the outfield, and that's going to score 1. Is it going to score 2? No, the bases remain loaded. No 1 out. We've scored a run with loaded bases. It's 10-4, and it's Carson Kelly who's 0 for 3. It's a 1-1. Carson Kelly pops it up infield. That's not going to get anybody anywhere. It'll be 1 away. And now it's time for Fletcher. Hit into a double play and end the innings. He's 2 for 4 today, though, is Fletcher. He's done okay. A 2-0 pitch. Fletcher! Oh, there's the double play. Go away. We are so bad. We've out-hit them at this point, and we're getting absolutely punished. Didn't know what to say there. All right, Feltman comes back out to face Packard. And there we go. A nice strikeout for Feltman. Torkelson now, who's 1 for 3. A full count on him. Another strikeout. Feltman's doing okay here, isn't he? And it's Willie Castro. Can we have 2 nice shutout innings for Feltman? Well, not yet we can't, as that's ripped into right field. Blade will keep it to a single, though. Feltman to face Paredes now, who is 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs. It's a 1-2 pitch. It's a strikeout. Is that strikeout going to stand at first? Of course it is. And it's Daz Cameron to the plate. He's 0 for 4. Come on, keep the O. We do. It's popped up. Stowers is there. I think it's I get Stowers and Isbell mixed up now. They're constantly switching between left field and centre field, the two of them. And we just need the 6 runs in the bottom of the ninth. It's Isbell to lead us off. He's 1 for 3 today. It's a 1-2 pitch. And it's a strikeout. Swing the friggin' bat, man. Stowers is 2 for 4. It's a full count. Stowers swings at ball 4. Don't swing the bat. Oh, Machado. Just strike out and be done with it, Manny. Oh, he hasn't, has he? No, he hasn't. He ends the game with a pop fly into right field. And for the second episode in a row, pathetic. I mean, you look at it. With both teams have had 15 hits. But it's not even close. It's not even close. Bellick, 7 earned runs. That's not good enough. Garrett Cole, well, we know he's just a shadow of a man at this point. I don't know what to do to get us converting hits into runs. It happens all the time, but we dropped 4.5 games back now of the Rays. A game and a half outside of the wild card spot. Still a long way to go this season, but it's just... I'm sure you can sense the frustration from me. It's just not quite happening for us, and I come back to it. Where's the stat for expected runs? Surely with a batting average, it's fifth in the division, or in the league, I should say. Batting WAR. I mean, it's not like we're batting badly, but I mean, maybe you could argue we are probably the 7th best team, perhaps. But on top of what we're doing with the when we are pitching, we should be. I feel anyway. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just talking at my backside, which sounds like me, doesn't it? Anyway, guys, that'll do it for today. If you have enjoyed that, do make sure you hit thumbs up. Let me know what you think of the JJ contract extension, and we should probably start getting to the point where we are starting to nominate our Viewers Player of the Year for the Golden All-Star. So let me know in the comments or on the Discord who you think has been our best player or your favorite player this season. And I think what we might do, where do we come back? We're in a battle with the Rays and the Red Sox, aren't we? So what if we come back for... who do we play at the end here? Okay, what if we come back for this game, the 1st of September against the Red Sox, and then we can come back if we need to when we're facing the Rays, and because those two series could be quite important, couldn't they? And at home as well, we'll just add to the importance. So that'll be for next time, guys. Until then, I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care.